Hey guys, how's it going? So, my initial review of my new Taurus G3 has been out for a couple weeks now, and since then, I've been doing videos going over some of the different aspects of the gun, and some of the more specific. So, last week, I did my first shots video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put the link down in the description. Let's just say this. Shot flawlessly, the initial couple mags. This gun's been a pleasure to shoot so far, guys. The trigger's really good, especially considering how cheap the gun costs, and it fed some basic ball ammo just fine. So here's a very important question. Will the Taurus G3 feed self-defense hollow points? Because if you're going to be using this for any type of concealed carry, home defense, defense of whatever, you're going to want to carry a good self-defense loaded hollow point, right? So I went out to the range, shot some of this Federal 9mm HST. I'm a big fan of this ammo. I've covered it in other videos in the past. There's other really good ammo out there too, but this will give you guys an idea of whether it'll shoot hollow points or not. Also shot some more of the Tulammo ammo steel case. So we're basically testing a more premium ammo as well as probably the cheapest ammo you can buy. So let's head out to the range and see what happened, and we'll touch base again back here in a minute. But before we do, just remember guys, when I go out to the range, I'm driving there, I'm buying, some cheap ammo, which still adds up, and some expensive self-defense ammo. So if you guys have an extra $1, $5, whatever a month, my Patreon link is down in the description. I already have some Patreon supporters. I really appreciate you guys. If anyone else can help out, that would be much appreciated too. And if you can't afford it, hey, that's totally cool. I get it. I work hard for my money. I'm not well-to-do either. Just like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't yet, and tell your friends about the channel. The more of us that can hang out together on here, the better. Alright guys, I have just enough daylight left to do one more test with the G3. So far, I've only shot 2 magazines through this, 17 rounds of brass, 17 rounds of steel, both practice ammo. Let's see how it'll feed more of a self-defense load like this Federal HST 9mm 147 grain standard pressure. So what I've done here is I filled up the mag to 15 rounds, okay? I've got 11 rounds of Tula steel case and 4 rounds of the HST. I just put the steel case in, guys, as filler just to save some money because this defensive ammo is expensive. So right now there's 15 rounds in the mag and the 15 rounder, and I chose the 15 rounder because that's most likely what you're probably going to use in a concealed carry to give it a smaller profile. So we're going to chamber that first round of HST. Okay. Now I'm going to add one more round just to top it off with my little mag loader here. Alright, so this is basically how you would normally carry your gun, right? One in the pipe, a full mag. So now we're back to having 4 rounds of HST in the magazine, 11 of the steel case Tula ammo, and 1 in the pipe. So we're basically going to be firing 16 rounds, 5 of the 147 grain HST hollow point, and 11 of the steel case Tula ammo. Let's see how she feeds the hollow points. Alright. Cool. So there you go, 15 plus 1, started off feeding the HST 147 grain hollow point, went right into the steel case. I'll be honest with you guys, the gun was very controllable with both ammo. 147 grains are normally pretty soft shooting rounds, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't even really notice any difference in recoil when it fed the rest of the 147 and switched over to the 115 grain Tula ammo. I mean, this steel case Tula ammo isn't exactly weak ammo for just being a cheap plinking round. Now, I could tell immediately because the second I switched over to the Tula, I could start to see the sparks fly out of the barrel, and I could see them up against the rather dim background. I mean, it's getting kind of dark out here, and my target doesn't have a whole lot of yellow paint left, so You always know when you're shooting some steel case Russian stuff because of the little fireworks display you get, which is pretty cool. You know, you spend your money for practice, free fireworks display to boot. But there you guys go. We've got 3 mags in now on this gun. We've got the 2 ball rounds, and then we just had a mag and a half or so, half a mag of ball ammo and 5 rounds of the HST. So there you go. No problem feeding the 147 grain at all. Alright guys, thanks for watching and have a good one. Alright guys, the video kind of spoke for itself. As you can see, the Taurus G3 fed, functioned, and shot the 9mm 147 grain HST, no problem at all. By the way, this gun's a pleasure to shoot. Little to no recoil whatsoever, very soft, easy to reacquire the sights, and while my camera does let in more light than you'd think, it was getting pretty dark out there, so still really easy to hit the target. Pleasure to shoot. Once again, shot more of the Tula ammo through, did great. So there you guys go. Hopefully that helped you guys. And always, just remember this. Whenever you're going to carry a certain round for self-defense, you have to take it out in your gun. I'm putting this video out there to show you guys my results, give you guys my recommendations, but no 2 guns are alike, no 2 mags are alike. There's always a chance you could have a glitch, and take the ammo out like I did and test it. Now, before I were to carry this gun, I would shoot quite a bit more of this ammo than just, you know, 4 or 5 rounds before I protect my life with it. But I'm still just kind of getting to know this gun and getting to test it, and money's always a little tight, so I didn't want to shoot hundreds of rounds of this right off the bat. But when or if I decide this is going to be my daily carry, you can bet I'm putting at least a couple boxes of this through there. So just wanted to strongly encourage you guys, take your gun out to the range, become familiar with the tool, become familiar with what ammo it likes to eat, because you don't want to find out it's the wrong ammo when you're in a life and death situation. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.